Dennis Hardy found forgiveness for me. It was nothing personal, it was just business for me. When I got on, I paid him back and told him it was ugly. I'd rather ask forgiveness like 100 times than be asking for permission in a beggar's line. Cause of who I be and check out how I tend to mine. I got a partner who don't eat no poke at dinner time.
Who we playing?
You gon' ever hurt or injure mine. He have your woman and that's by dinner time. I keep my eyes on glory till the devil get behind. Now bear in mind the devil made me offers I decline. We not aligned, not combined. I am not confined to any wicked system that these demons have designed. They frame a mind and have you salty as a bacon rind.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Sunshine State in TIAA Bank Field here in Jacksonville. This crowd excited to see their Jaguars as both teams emerged from their tunnels a moment ago. We are just about ready for football as the Jags get set to match up with the Tennessee Titans.
It ain't. Oh, you say he getting his ass whooped. What quarter they in?
Here's Jason Sanders now to get this one started, and off we go from Jacksonville.
It's like a half left.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Ito Smith, his first carry. And a penalty flag down as he gets only about a yard. And let's listen in on the call. Justin Pugh, the left guard that time with the flag.
Hell, you got going on? I've been to tell everybody in the house to turn everything the fuck off.
So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. They'll try the right side here with Smith.
Oh my God. That was the biggest hole I ever seen.
It'd be a 1st down. Still a nice 13-yard pickup.
That was the biggest hole I ever seen in this game. Yeah, I said that was the biggest hole I ever seen.
Get used to the ground shaking when those big
how you only get 3 yards?
He did a pretty good job of just following those guys through there.
3 yards.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
3 yards. I thought you got way more than that. Right, nigga, but do you see how many yards you got?
Handoff, running left, Smith. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
Oh, that's right. I forgot. I'm dumb as hell for that one. I don't know why you playing everybody. You over here, yeah, nah, not really. You not really playing smart football. Oh, so you really draft bad too, huh?
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw.
Nope. Let's go, good D. Finally.
The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
And that's exactly what defenses talk about. You've got to find ways to get off the field when you can, especially on third down. And third down defense going to be vital in this game. Able to knock that one away and force a fourth down.
On is the punter, Johnston, now as he sends this one away.
That nigga almost took off with that bitch.
The Titans are going to start this drive in great field
Almost
position
took
as
off
they
with
take
that
over
hoe.
first and 10.
Probably.
On first down, Staley. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Hines. Give him 6 on the play, and it's a second down. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him to football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit, but get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are, you know, make someone miss in the open field.
Nyheim Hines, his first carry. And this looks a lot like the last play. Behind the line of scrimmage, he's tackled for the second straight go-around. Great job by this Jacksonville D. And they'll need to get to the 35 if they want to keep this drive going on third down. Off play action. Staley. Airing it out deep for Smith.
Let me get them, dog.
They certainly have good starting field position.
Let me get them, dog.
After 3 plays, have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position.
Let me get them, dog.
They were thinking about.
One-on-one, dog. You gotta have fucking superhero at every fucking position to make a fucking play. That's retarded.
Sanders' kick is good. And the Titans hit the
No, my internet running good.
3-0. They were probably hoping to get him a little
Kicking
bit closer
60s,
for a shorter field goal, but he was able to
59,
get it
whatever
from
the
deep.
fuck.
Nice little tester for him to begin things, huh? I think he was open for a little bit more of a chip shot. Instead, they made him stretch it out a little bit, but he's got to feel great now that he put it through the pipes.
And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
What?
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And they, on paper, Charles, no doubt they have the edge in this one. They are sitting with the AFC elite, and on the other side, they're down toward the bottom of the AFC. But you know what they say, especially at this point in the season, watch out for a trap game.
And in doing so, I would take my game plan and condense it. I would rely on my fundamentals, the fact that my players are probably just better, and not try and do too much, do just enough to win the game. And on the other side of the field, I'm doing everything. Every trick play I can think of, every different formation, you name it, I'm throwing it at them in order to try and get the upset win.
This, the second meeting between these two division rivals. You might recall they met earlier in the year, and it was the visiting Jaguars who won that ball game, so they'll look to make it a clean sweep here at home in Jacksonville. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now it's Smith running right. And he'll get this from the 25 to the 30 for a pickup of 5. Got an extra defensive back out there for the Titans now here for third down.
Audible. Going in audible.
Now a give right side. Smith. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The Jags picking up the first down there, a gain of 12.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy is setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and putting the defense back on its heels.
A first down carry for Smith. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.
Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back there and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. He'll get this complete to Jalen Reagor. First down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 34-yard line. A good pick up there of 20 yards. So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 34. Now a give right side. It's Smith. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
All right, quick observation, Brandon, because early on in this game, I'm seeing linebackers play with their noses close to the line of scrimmage.
And my guess is the wheels are turning on that other sideline. As a play caller, you're filing that away right now, aren't you?
Yeah, you're trying to find that opportunity later on when you can play action them or stick something to them between the 2nd and the 3rd level.
On 2nd down, here's Smith again. It'll be a 5-yard pickup there, so from 2nd and 13, they're back to a more manageable 3rd and 8.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
They need to get this to the 24 on 3rd down. Back to throw. Mixon. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked by Antoine Winfield Jr. And the Titans are going to take over at their own 30-yard line. He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. You know, in our research packet this week, prepping for the game, so many articles from the local beat writer about the offensive struggles of this team and what will they do this offseason. What do you think they'll do?
Well, number one, they'll turn to their self-scouting report. And every team that's any good does this. They have outside groups, check out their team, scout them, and tell you who can play, who can't play, and reasons why. Some of it may just be health. They have to get some guys healthy and back out on the field. But overall, evaluate this squad and make the changes that you need to.
2nd and 3. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
So, Charles, you talk about this head coach and his future with this franchise. Look, it's been a frustrating year, and I think we saw some of that frustration boil over at his weekly press conference earlier in the week.
Yeah, he's trying to say all the right things, isn't he? But he's heard the rumors. He knows what's going on out there. And right now, he is tired of having to answer the question, are you on the hot seat in every meeting with reporters this week?
And he is going to go down. He will be sacked on the final play of this first quarter. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports.
I ain't know what down it was. That's how dumb I am.
Back deep, Deontay Harris. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt. And the Jaguars go on.
Good, because I was not about to listen to your ass do that all game. I said I'm glad because I was not about to listen to your ass all game talking about how bad your game was.
Set to begin their next drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part two, right? Because once it threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done. And part of that one was all about
bench him.
If he's there too early, it's going to be a pass interference call. If he's too late, it's a completed pass. He was Johnny on the spot on that one.
Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. Off the play fake. Mixon. Steps away to his left.
That's garbage, dog. That nigga hit, and that nigga is so not even makes sense. Get this game so retarded. Look how fucking, yeah, right. Mixon ain't doing that, dog.
Is confronted with a shot that you just can't make. Sometimes you have to take your medicine, as they say, right? Just pull it down, take off, and go. Don't make something worse than what it was.
Throwing on 1st down. Mixon.
Come on, let's go.
Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. And the Titans are going to have it here at their own 32-yard line. 2nd interception for him now in this first half. And you got to think he's a rookie, Charles. How much does confidence start to become a factor?
I think that's a great question because that's what they're going to check on when he gets to the sidelines. The coach is going to check on it. His teammates are going to check on it because when you haven't done it before, it's not something that's part of you. You got to see how you're going to react. Let's see how he bounces back.
Yeah, because 2 interceptions for him in college and a half. I mean, that just didn't happen. They'll start on the ground with Hines. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8. Vision and speed, 2 of the attributes that you might say are important for a free safety, and we saw both in evidence there. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Looking to throw. Staley. Oh, the ball comes out. Say it's incomplete. These 2 teams, they met earlier in the year.
Guy is fucking Pierce shouldn't even be in the fucking league.
In Jacksonville would give them the season series.
Literally, that's how fucking bad this guy is. How did I draft him?
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Oh my God, dog.
Not a whole lot there. The defense.
Bobby Hill got a tackle. Bobby fucking Hill.
Next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back
because he's a fucking bum.
And now on 3rd down, they'll need to get it to the 36 to pick up the 1st. Back to throw. Staley. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest. With a guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send him deep. Try and throw some air under it and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they were unsuccessful.
So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8. Looking to throw. Staley.
How? Come on, dog.
And they turn it over. The Titans
This guy is...
but ultimately they fail on 4th down. And the Jaguars are going to take possession here. The turnover on downs.
Tis.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And 2 interceptions already here in this first half. That's got to affect him a little bit, right? He's got to be thinking about it.
He's got to be thinking about it, but most of the good ones, they find a way to put it aside. They're not happy about it by any stretch of the imagination. They find a way to put it aside and continue to play their game.
Can he put it aside? Let's find out. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Off play action. Mixon sliding out of the pocket. And he's going to get this to the 40-yard line. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. They go play action here on 1st down.
I knew that was what you're doing, Sam.
Jacob Harris. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way
That's so fucking dead. That's so fucking dead.
But when you hit him on the move like that, he's able to get into
Shit is
open field
dead.
with a full head of steam.
Like,
Oh boy, it's gonna be tough to get him
you
down.
see how fake the game is that a dude was right there, but your guy never looked at it? He never looked at it because he was in man. Like, get the fuck out of here, bro. Man, get out of here with that weak ass shit, Rose. You better come with your good shit. You keep on.
And this has become one of those kind of
Niggas know I'm not nobody to play with. Yo, you better come with your good shit.
This one never got off the ground, but you understand why a lot of teams are running it. These wide receivers, a lot of them, they run like running backs with the ball in their hands.
To throw on second.
Yeah, I'm running a route this time, Rose. I'm checking it. Get the
right side and complete to Washington.
Oh my fucking god, dog.
Down to the 10.
Brandon, so many times we see the crossing route start.
Man, dog.
Play. He had time in the pocket and waited for him to clear going across.
They'll try and run.
Let's go, Rose. Stop.
It was blown up in the backfield.
What the fuck?
Losing 2 yards that time, and now it's 4th down. Second quarter, 2 minutes remain. 3-0 our score.
This nigga lost his rabbit ass mind. What you doing over there? Okay.
And no
I can respect that.
They're going for it on 4th down. Back to throw. Mixon.
It's me. That's good D.
Be intercepted. Good positioning, and it's picked off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And the Titans are going to get the football.
I don't give a fuck.
Come out to the 20. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge.
Niggas not gonna play circus on me.
Do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, became great later?
Who would that be?
Got him.
Manning threw 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record. How'd things turn out for him?
I think okay. He's a guy in all the commercials now, right?
Yeah, I think he's doing okay.
Oh, that was you threw that perfect? He threw that one perfect. That's crazy.
Looking to throw. Staley. Flushed out right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
You know, if following up on this head coach and the pressure that he is under, CD, I want to switch it to you because you've been on winning teams, but I know you've been in similar situations too where things are not going well. How do you approach that as a player?
It's a tough approach, Brandon, because
you
actually have to do the opposite of what you would think.
Now your mic fucking up.
In your mind, you're thinking, I redouble my
Frank can't stop him.
Go harder. In a sense, you have to back off a little bit. You have to do a little bit less. Do what you're supposed to do, but don't take on the pressures of doing more and trying to do your teammates' jobs as well. If you do that, that's really going to lead to more issues.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the ball.
All right, let's get the ball.
A lot of veterans on the defensive side of the football. They talk about smelling blood in the water, putting pressure on a rookie. They got to him there to force it free, but couldn't recover it.
And you mentioned the pressure. Rookie quarterback, you're going to bring more pressure at him at all times because you don't know how he's going to hold up. He was fortunate there. Luck was on his side, able to recover that fumble.
How do you not blow his head off? Why don't they fix that? God.
The offense as they take over. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And with great starting field position and a couple of timeouts at their disposal, they'll certainly have the green light here.
Yeah.
He goes down. So they're able to sack him. Now the penalty looks like it could be holding. Let's find out. So they will take the sack instead of the penalty.
And it takes another down off the series. But the biggest one of all, do you want to tell the guy who just got the sack that it no longer counts?
No.
No, not at all.
No, he stays up.
No way.
And this is caught. I think he got that with one hand.
3rd and 11 or 2nd and 22 on the 30. Oh, 39.
David DeCastro, the former first-round pick out of Stanford, gets the flag. Off the play fake. Mixon. Forced out to his left.
Hit! Oh my God, you hoe-ass bitch. Hit that nigga. You was trying to hug him. Hoe-ass bitch. Get your hoe-ass out of here. Hoe-ass bitch. That's what he is. He tried to hug the nigga. Fuck wrong with you? I'd rather take a fucking roughing a passer call right there. I want you to bust that nigga so bad. That's stupid ass shit.
Off play action. Mixon escaping the pressure right. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with 4th down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens. Here's Cameron Johnston now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. So we've reached halftime. All we have to show for the first half, a lone field goal. 3-0 our score. As we send you a couple hours south of here to Orlando, that's where we check in with a coach and our EA Sports halftime report. Okay, Coach. Yeah, adjustments likely going to play a big role in this third quarter.
Not a whole ass 3 points, man. So game hate me, dog.
The Titans hold the lead, and they'll get the football first as the third quarter gets underway.
Get your sorry ass away from the ball.
And they will not not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone.
I think he got a punt return. He actually got one. I mean, a kickoff return, actually.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive.
And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half, or that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line could play a little bit better. And I think they'll try and help them out.
Get your soft ass out the game.
Tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation and pick up those pass rushers because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the first half.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Back to throw. Staley. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete.
We've seen these defenses make enough opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring. Flying around, making plays on the ball, and we see yet another errant throw as a result.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Looking to throw. Staley. Eluding the pressure right. And he nearly got the first himself, but it appears he's going to be about a yard or two short. And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Back to throw. Staley. That's caught by the tight end, Irv Smith Jr. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. That's a staple.
Yeah, you like that little series. You like that. You like what you saw.
To break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain.
You liked it. You liked all that. It was saucy. It was saucy. Sauce it down. Do too much. Ain't enough. Huh?
They'll come up now on 2nd and a yard. Snell going to try the right side.
Uh-oh.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. A run for Snell. And he's going to take this.
Come on, Junior. Come on, Junior.
No more than that.
Come on, Junior.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
Coming up on 2nd and 7.
Now a give right side. Hines. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39.
An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
To throw on 3rd down. Staley. Buying time to it.
God, if I had some half decent ass quarterback.
Khalil Mack in there to get him for a loss of 3, and it will be 4th down.
I know. I should have kept him.
O-line just hates that because they feel like they didn't protect little brother back there, right?
Man, that's just so difficult for
I should have kept him.
Just think about every single play. When you decide to throw the football, you're dealing with some of the best athletes on the planet. You talk about guys, if they weren't playing football, they'd be starring in the NBA at power forward. It's really a difficult task.
On 4th down, Staley.
Good play.
Looking for Tate, and it's intercepted. Jonathan Abram picks it. 20. 5. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. So they go on 4th down. Not only do they not get it, it turns into 6 points the other way. Disastrous.
And many people think you should just go ahead and knock it down in that situation. Turn it over for the offense. But I had a defensive coordinator recently tell me, we see that as a passive play. We don't do that anymore. We want the ball in our hands, and we want to head the other way.
Probably also instinct a lot of times. If you see a lot of green grass ahead of you, go ahead and grab it.
It's the exact right play to do. That's knowing when to break the rules and when to make a play that maybe you hadn't been taught.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And last time, decent field position through the pick 6. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just...
They've got his man complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. 39 yards there. A big one. Nowhere to go.
Oh, my.
The football. And did the Jaguars come up with it? They did. Every week we hear talk about create turnovers. In particular, they wanted to force some fumbles. They got one right there.
And it shows you how the game has changed over time. It used to be good enough for a guy to get a sack of a quarterback in the pocket. Now, if you come to the sidelines and you didn't knock the ball free, your coaches are upset with you. All right, so if you're a quarterback, it starts all the way back in the youth leagues. Take care of the ball, take care of the ball, take care of the ball, because here come the defenders.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. They'll run it again with Smith. Finding room inside the 40. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. 53 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll run on 1st down. It's Smith. And some room to work. Touchdown, Jaguars. Ito Smith. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the forced fumble defensively leads to 6 points for the Jaguars. Extra point by Butker is on target. And that pushes the lead up to 11.
You got 3 picks with Hood.
Touchdown. Here's Butker on to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And last time the turnover on the fumble, and they were in enemy territory, so that had to be very frustrating. Down on the scoreboard here, can't do it again.
You nailed every part of what was frustrating. Down on the scoreboard, had a drive going, and pushed it past the 50-yard line so they felt they were in striking distance, and to come away with nothing, not a good feeling at all, to put it mildly. Now they can't afford to do that again.
Yeah, now can they get that bad taste out of their mouth here? A 3rd down now, and those last 2 plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points. Looking to throw. Staley. And the Jags get to him as down he goes. And they're going to go for this. Just 1 for 3 so far on 4th down tries. They're trying again. They'll try and throw for it here. And that is caught. He's got his running back downfield. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. On 1st and 10, Staley finds Hines again for the completion. It's a gain of 7, and that'll make this a 2nd down. 1 quarter remains here as the regular season starts to wind down. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. midfield stripe. They'll look to throw. And a first hookup with his all-pro tight end, Rob Gronkowski. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first. Back to throw again. And he's got Gronkowski yet again. And they'll get this down to the 10. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
Well, every drive from here out is definitely crucial and critical. They know that they need to get at least 3 here to get it back to a one-score game. But I can't imagine that in their huddle that they're thinking at all about getting a field goal. They want to get into the end zone and then try and get the ball back again.
And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. A good run of 6 yards there. Gets them closer to the goal line with second down coming up.
When you look at the geography we're staring at, this part of the field, don't you always think of big backs carrying the football, bruisers trying to pound it in? Instead,
oh my God.
Intercepted. Picked up by Charvarius.
Oh my God. I'm just so bad. I'm just giving it to you. I'm so bad.
Especially as a rookie, maybe it stings a little bit more.
Yeah, I know. I'm just playing so bad.
All count the same, do they? Right? Interceptions in the red zone that you've given up points now, those are precious. So you have to learn from those and in a hurry.
Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. No gain on the play there. Second down. Again, it's Smith.
Oh, this game is just.
First down and more.
Game just loves you.
133 yards for him now on the ground as he goes over the century mark here. I'd say he's ready for the playoffs ahead, no doubt. On first down, Smith. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11. Off the play fake. Mixon. A dump off here to Bolden. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. The catch and run, good for 24 yards.
But when you're up by 2 scores in the fourth quarter and you're going to throw the football, expect to see a lot of man coverage because usually what comes along with man coverage is pressure. So if you're a play caller and you want to keep throwing the football, that's fine. Just make sure your offensive line understands they're going to get it.
Mixon hit, and all the ball is out.
Never would happen for me. Never would happen for me. That nigga picked it up and did.
Luckily, they'll have another shot.
And you and I both know that every offensive coordinator, play caller in the league, they take particular delight in their red zone calls because those are the payoff ones. But you can't call a play if your team doesn't have the ball. Got to secure it.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. They get 7 there on the screen. It'll set up a third down.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect them to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
The Jaguars on third down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 5. Off play action. Mixon. He'll buy some time right. And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. A.J. Brown, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Jaguars look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this fourth quarter. And now before we get to the extra point, remember all touchdowns do have to be confirmed by the replay official. So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right.
Gunnar Olszewski bringing it out. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this fourth quarter. Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive.
Rose, well, I don't never get nothing, though.
Second and 10.
Explain that to me. Nothing.
Back to throw. Staley. He's got a man on the crossing route. That's
ain't give me nothing.
Past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 27 yards there, a first down. Looking to throw. Staley. That's complete to Hines out of the backfield. And he will be out of bounds. A good yardage there, and he'll get a second to catch his breath as it leads us right into the 2-minute warning. So the Titans in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off around the 27.
This game, bro.
And now off to the races down the right side. And they will finally get to him, but a great return has set him up 1st and goal at the 5. They brought the house that time on the young rookie, maybe a little rattled through the pick.
And you have to be prepared for a lot of pressure as a rookie quarterback because most defensive coordinators are going to test you that way. So when you see that, the ball's got to get out of your hands quickly, and that means your receivers have to understand they have to break off their routes quickly as well.
2nd and goal from the 6 this time. That one looks like he'll throw here. Flush to his right. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone...
I just laugh, bro, because it's just it's comical at this point. It's literally comical.
That's the big play that shreds the defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback. I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Dancing to his left. They fights him up, but he can't get away forever, and down he goes. Kenny Young with a big-time sack on 3rd down. It's a loss of 7. A CD, a little bit of feast or famine for him. He's had some success throwing the football, but also now he's been sacked 4 times.
Yeah, you just mentioned the 4 sacks, but you're right. He has managed to hang in there and make plays at times. His offensive line, they've got to figure it out and pick things up and give him more opportunities, and he has to help them by getting rid of the ball a little bit quicker as well.
The offense stays out there. A big challenge here from this far back, but they're going for it on 4th and goal. They go for it on 4th and goal, but that winds up incomplete. They can't hook up here on the 4th down pass attempt, and as a result, it'll be Titan football.
You might still have a chance.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive.
Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear.
I hate this fucking game, dog. I hate this fucking game.
Well, there have been a ton of sacks. They were just trying to prevent another.
Dog, this shit is so goddamn goofy.
Not at all.
Not all, so he tries to grab him here.
This might be the goofiest shit known to man.
Back to throw. Staley. He'll check this down to Hines. And he'll get it up here this time to the 21.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against
come get it. They won't let me catch that.
He's going to win that battle just about every time.
Oh my. Yeah, for sure.
Over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down. One final shot. They'll look to throw.
And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game. So this will be a win for Jacksonville. And they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half to put this one on ice.
And I know a lot of people watching this one